Hey Legionnaires, and welcome back. We're here with another Lord of the Rings siege battle for you today as we return to Dawnless Days Total War, the mod for Total War Attila, if you do not know. And yeah, we are here with a 2v1, a pretty small scale siege, but I've been told a super close siege battle, so definitely worth sticking around to the very end. And as you can tell from the setup here, we have a lot of Noldorian Rangers and a White Hand Grenadier in the rear here, all about to get entangled together. So it's going to be a very spicy start here. So I'll press play in a moment. But we do have the Imladris here on the defense, though it looks like they're playing the aggressor, really, in this one. We've got 3 rangers there. We also have a whole bunch of cav over here ready to be used. I'm guessing because the player on the 1 is on their own, they obviously got a lot more money to spend just on themselves. So they're using a lot of money, it seems, on cav to maybe try and be an aggressive against an army of Isengard over here, which has no carry, brought no wargs or anything to counter cav, and they're up against a army of orcs of the north as well over on this side. So we're using War of the Mountains as a submod, as well as Last Breath, and I think also Warriors of Ardor as well. So there might be a few units like Elrond here with his Axe Bodyguard instead of his typical Guards of Imladris. So yeah, that's a Warriors of Ardor add-on. So yeah, we'll press play, but if you guys are enjoying the Dawnless Days action and would like to see some more, do remember to leave a like, subscribe if you're new around here, and a comment to show, like to show your support. It really does help out the channel. We're so close to 12k subs now, so yeah, if you haven't supported with a sub and you want to see more glorious charges like that one, I do recommend you do hit that sub button. And another one there going in as the Rangers do just smack into these poor crossbows and archers. And yeah, as you can see, they're already wavering. Uruk-hai archers at 130, and they were wavering. Jeez, they routed the crossbows. The grenadiers immediately, and then you got Uruk-hai archers here, all getting like hit pretty hard and wavering a lot. Isengard now turning stuff around. We got shock and half-orc axes turning around, and also swords. But these aren't going to be able to counter cav. And though these are melee cav, these are the best cav really in game. They can shoot. They're really quick, and they've got incredible armor as their elves. And there you go, they're going to go in for a charge. And they've got great charge bonus as well. They're just great all-round unit. They will eventually start to take casualties, but yeah, already this ranger got itself 2 bronze chevrons, and it is running down these poor shock. And yeah, Isengard is in all sorts of trouble here. Noldorian Rangers smashing into the half-orc axes. Oh, actually, these are berserkers. Oh no, even worse. And we're going to have the general being attacked now. Ugla being charged here by Noldorian Rangers as well. And to make matters worse, here come the Noldorian Horsemen, and they're already smacking as well. And honestly, I think we might see Isengard's destruction this early on into the game. It is going to be a blitz of a charge here. It really is. But yeah, there you go, Noldorian Horsemen, yeah, just going in, smashing from both sides. His half-orc axes here getting annihilated. There you go. It does look as though the I don't know what the players plan to do. What they plan to do, really. It looks like they're dismounting all their swords off the towers here. I guess that is a play. Maybe try and regroup, but I think they're just providing more kills for the cav here. And here we go. In goes the Noldorian Ranger. And it should again try and mop up the rest of these Uruk-hai archers here. It looks like over on this side here, the other player is starting to land here, the other evil player. Blade's good and bad landing. He's going to have to face off against Noldorian swords. He has got pikes by the gate. Really easy to counter, though. He's got his Noldorian archers as well over the gate. Should be easily able to take those out. Like, looking at balanced power, it's 1,400 against... Well, it was 6,000, but they've already lost 1,000 troops. Have the attackers, which is insane. Isengard here, now pinning down on Noldorian Ranger. He needs to get out of there. You do not want to stay in melee for longer than necessary. Again, more encircled units over here. Berserkers and White Hand Stormers surrounded over here. But yeah, what a start to this fight. And this one was sent in by a member of my Discord who said, hey, yeah, a really super close one, so worth checking out. So if you want to send any of your own Dawnless Days or Total War replays, do send them into my Discord. The link is down below in the description. I'm always looking for more replays from you guys, and I'm always interested in what you guys are getting up to when it comes to battles. More glorious stands you're making, a bit like this Elven one here. Yeah, Cav, I mean, it's going to be great to start with, but if Gundabad, well, not Gundabad, Orcs of the North can get their army inside, and, you know, actually, and, you know, attack the Elves here, and, yeah, get the full army inside, the Cav's going to be pretty useless. This is, I'm trying to remember the name of this settlement. It'll come to me at some point. Because of the sea, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, the city's not very good for Cav. It's got some pathfinding issues as well. Callambel, that's the name of the city. Yeah, slowly, charge by charge, this Cav will get weaker, but you can see Noldorian Horsemen, 57 out of 60 is insane. 60 out of 60, yeah, still very healthy. And they're cycle charging as well, which is really good. The player's doing a pretty reasonable job of microing on this Cav here. All he can really afford to do right now. His rangers are in melee over here, though, and been in melee for a long time. They are dying. Getting cut down by these vengeful Uruk-hai. Looks like one of the Uruk-hai infantry staying by the tower. It looks like most, though, have fallen back. Oh, the archers are all being mowed down, though. And it actually looks like Ugluk. I think he's not dead. I think, yeah, it's not him there. Yeah, there is Ugluk himself. He is just getting out of there. He's like, screw it. I didn't really want to attack Callambel anyway. Didn't want to fight the Elves. Give me some man flesh. But yes, it does seem as though they should really make sure Ugluk actually stays dead and actually try to help with morale break. That would really actually help. But they should probably rout these guys anyway. And you see the Elves have pulled everything off this side for infantry. They had a similar setup on this side that they had to this side, but there's now all been thrown over here to now face off against the Orcs of the North. And you can see the Orcs of the North trying to get side shots with their archers into the side of the Noldorian swords, who are absolutely mincing the blades of Gundabad as they land off here. And there you go. Yeah, that's really going to help. And look at that, losing decisively. Elves have really good shock infantry, but as all shock infantry, it's all vulnerable to missiles. They've actually got their guardsmen and lancers here on the walls. I'd have swapped these over, have the guards defend the bottom of walls and have the swords defend the top of the walls. Just because shock infantry on the walls really well, and I feel like it's always a little bit harder to side shot like units on a wall. I don't know, maybe that's just me. I always just find it a little bit more difficult. But honestly, it might not be true at all. Noldorian swords here now hiding right at this end of the wall. Maybe that's to protect themselves from the archers. Maybe it's a really silly move because they're actually close to the archers. But yeah, shock is now all up on the wall, but this one, yeah, actually it's still getting focused on pretty well. Yeah, maybe it's still just as easy, but here you go. More orcs starting to land onto the wall, and the elves fighting up here. It's a bit like the Siege of Eragon, it really is. Orcs trying to land on the wall, and these elves, these high elves, fighting to the last. They'll take hundreds of them down with them before like each unit dies, I imagine. Like these Noldorian units are pretty damn strong. I think bringing the pikes probably wasn't worth it. If you brought all this cavalry, if they make a break through the gates here, and you've still got cav left, you can try and cycle charge it with it there. I mean, to be fair, the cav over here actually is starting to die. Bit by bit. I think because he's having a micro on both ends now, it's kind of, his micro here, the cav is suffering. Which is understandable, you can't be everywhere. It's the only downside of doing a 2v1. Your micro is more strained. Lion Storm's getting routed there. Noldorian, there are still a lot of healthy units of cav though, which are almost certainly able to defeat the remaining Uruk-hai here. We've got there that sword routing. This is a berserker here with two guys left. Pull out of that. Like, yeah, some of these Noldorian Rangers, silver chevrons are winning decisively as well in these fights. Insane. With Ugluk gone as well, morale is going to be shattered for these Isengard units. And yeah, this poor Isengard player, he's just been blitzed. He really has. That honestly might be the title of this video, is Elven Blitz. Even if they don't win, honestly, like that is incredible. It's one of the fastest destructions of an army I've ever seen, which I know the player playing Isengard does not want that title, but it might be. And yeah, Elves still getting focused on here. They are doing a much better job on this side, but I feel like Isengard could have done an equally as good a job if their roles were reversed. I feel like Isengard would have been, you know, steadily chipping away at the Elves. And we've got blades for some reason coming out through the gate. I think it might be a pathfinding thing. Oh, nice here. Look, we've got Elven archers actually in melee. Some of them are shooting whilst melee. Very cheeky. But yeah, the units fighting not Gondor blades, Gundabad blades. Yeah, they're fighting. They're fighting there. They're actually encircled. It looks like a secondary unit. So looks like the archers on that side are going to get silenced. Guards of Imladris, they're encircled as well. And that's a pretty good unit. I think that's good about warlords. Yeah, their top tier sword unit now fighting on the walls there with the skulls of their defeated enemies on their backs. Fighting on, fight to the death, boys. Let's see how the Cav do. The Cav is now looking like they've just about done. I think army losses must be coming into this as well for like Isengard. Honestly, that must be the case. But yeah, here you go. The Cav, the Elves, are they going to get one like penultimate charge, I imagine, here. Maybe this is the grand finale. Yeah, I think the player might have given up on micro and just honestly just letting the sheer quality of the Elven Cav just to see out the day, which you should do. Yeah, running down these units, like farming a little, but I feel like that's fine. Making sure these units stay gone. And it actually does look like the tiny unit of Blades of Gundabad has actually landed. Not doing anything with it though. Maybe they're helping to establish a bridgehead. I'm not really sure. They haven't brought any pikes, which could be problematic. Oh, and the Elves have sallied out. I don't know if they meant to do that. I don't know, maybe they did. Maybe they're feeling confident. But yeah, Elves sallied out. I guess maybe to get rid of the ram? Oh, sorry, to stop these guys going up the tower. I don't know, but that was a waste of a unit. The archers here, the heavy goblin archers, they just blast that unit. So Elves don't want to get too overconfident. Numbers-wise, they have less than 1,000 troops now against 2,500. I mean, it's very viable they can do it. Like, pretty much all 900 of the Elven units are engaged. Not all 2,000 of the Orcs are engaged. So, numbers-wise, if you think about it, man for man, the Elves might be even. They are going to get worn down. Tomb Raiders here. They're cutting down the remaining Elves that seem to re-rallied there. Lara Croft and her goons. I always find the Tomb Raider name just hilarious. I feel like with the reference to the Tomb Raider franchise. Just imagining Lara Croft appearing in the Total War universe with double Desert Eagles. Yeah, these Elves are getting blasted a bit like Lara Croft would blast people. The archers here just absolutely annihilating these guys in the flank. Getting really nice flanking shots. Really good setup here for the Orcs. This should not be a fight that the Elves should really be taking. I don't think they had a choice, and they got forced off the walls. And now I'm going to fight in these streets here, and they're going to get destroyed. And the archers need to be careful. Need to start thinking about shooting those pikes. If they shoot that pike unit, they can unlock this, like the gate here. Because the gate is... Actually, no, it's not being held by the Orcs. I thought it was, but it's still held by Imladris pretty well. I would shift these swords, these guards down the line. And we've got more pikes here as well, which is great. Oh my gosh. Even though they were getting destroyed by arrows, the Noldorian swords managed to beat the Blades of Gundabad. My gosh. They just will refuse to die. I guess archers here, maybe setting up to shoot into the side of the guards. I'd set up over here if you to do that, then get side shots. But either way, it should work. Cav, I think, now has officially defeated Isengard. No, it's the Berserkers, isn't it? There's 8 of them left. I will call this a defeat. And yeah, that is unfortunate for Isengard. The blitz of the century, that is for sure. Really is. Pikes, do not go anywhere silly. Just stand your ground. Tomb Raiders are waiting. Let them impale themselves on your long spears. Here they come. Fools! I know they're orcs and they're mindless, but still. Surely an orc realizes he's charging into a very long stabby line here. Not a good idea. Yeah, that is. How's that going for your Tomb Raiders? Eat pike. Yeah, so the shocking trio, they're not going to get through.
Nothing remains of this unit now.
There you go. Looks like the guards managed to defeat one of the swords in here, which is good for them. They have, obviously, because they've won on the wall here against the archers. Great for the orcs. They've managed to actually get off the sides here, so they're getting out of these little tunnels, and they're now going to be able to flank the pikes here. So this is a problem for the Noldorian pikes. Even though they're getting pinned, I'd pull back the Tomb Raiders now. They don't need to be in here. They just let the Blades Gundabad just do their thing here. If the pikes turn, they get killed. Oh, and the towers are collapsed. That's going to do damage to the Noldorian pikes. Also might have done damage to the Tomb Raiders and the Blades over here. At least this one collapsed, but not this one. Intriguing. We do have now guards of Imladris. They're trying to fight off the Blades of Gundabad, so that's good. If you're rooting for the Elves, they should be dealt with. Cav is on the way. Oh, they've just left. They left 2 berserkers left to hold on. Very interesting. They will be remembered. And yeah, I guess some of the Noldorian horsemen going through the city, they're going to stay inside. But yeah, quite a few staying outside. And actually, to be honest, there's a lot of these guys are quite healthy still. If they just rest up a bit. Honestly, the Rangers are the ones who have all died. There's not really any of those left. Most of the Noldorian horsemen, though, are looking good. And they look like they're going to go over this bridge, across this bridge, and then into the archers. I think that is their play. If I was Orcs of North, you need to get someone there to block it. It's too late, though, I think. The Elves will cover the ground so much quicker. And some of this cav needs to destroy these Blades of Gundabad as they start to land inside the settlement. I think the Blades generally just, I think the Orcs of the North are going to try and rush as much as they can in over these walls, and they need to. Just get in now because, yeah, the cav is coming. Cav is actually traversing through... it's traversing through the river. That shows one of the pathfinding issues with Kalimbel. I really hope they do sort it. Maybe expand Kalimbel a little bit. I mean, actually, maybe not. It's a good 2v2 map, I feel like. Or even a 2v1 in this sense. It's a really good map. But yeah, here we go. Noldorian Horsemen. A bit wet from their journey through the river, but they are going to be able to run down those archers. The Rangers here trying to pin. Looks like some Blades. They're getting shot for their crimes, though. And yeah, here we go. Noldorian horses. Oh, you can see them actually just dropping off the bridge. Oh, no, they didn't do it there. But yeah, Noldorian horsemen, they're going to run these archers down. Easy peasy. Poor goblins, they have short legs. Unable to outrun a cavalryman. They didn't really achieve it, actually. And they've then changed targets, so they kind of pulled through. You need to be careful of that. Don't want to be put through. And he's going to try and get out of there. Yeah, I would probably do that. Just get the rest of your cav in there. You can swamp what remains here if you get all your cav and go in one go instead of going in piecemeal. But yeah, now we have Elrond in the fight. Elrond's down here. His bodyguard in their blood-red uniforms. Taking heads with their axes. Very nice. But yeah, it's a super elite bodyguard. So yeah, it's going to do a lot of damage. And yeah, it looks like they're trying to box up with what remains of Gundabad, but they're putting their outlying front Tomb Raiders. That's not going to achieve much. Shocking to one of the most vulnerable units to a cav charge. I mean, most of these units are all going to be pretty vulnerable. The swords have the best chance of survival, the warlords. Archers getting some good volleys here onto the horsemen. That's good to see. Just try and lower their numbers before they make impact. Yeah, I think, honestly, just send all the cav in. Even if you don't win this outlying fight, kill as many orcs as possible. Not a bad charge. Yeah, let's see. Warlords, they're dropping, but they're not going. They're not losing. Elven cav over there, routed actually by Kamul and archers and Tomb Raiders, and they're going to pin them. They're actually going to be able to surround this unit here as well. Shock, once it's in prolonged melee, will do well against cav. It's just initially on that charge. If it gets charged, it will do poorly. But yeah, this is a good result here for the orcs. That's right. I've got to say that's pretty poor micro from the elves. Might arguably still be able to get over here. They're kind of getting sandwiched. You could try and get out that way. And we're going to see swords go out the wall. We're going to see a Sire, I think, from the Elves. Good charge there. Again, cycle. Just keep cycling. Same here with this Noldorian Horseman. Any others, just need to keep cycling, just doing what they're doing, really. Elven infantry is running low. The pikes should probably try and get involved in some of these fights, try and help win them quicker. Like Elrond could be freed up if the pikes come and help him out.
running from the enemy!
Eldorian horsemen in prong melee now. They're slowly dying. Swords now getting in here. The guardsmen and Ladris helping out their Elven allies, or their Elven comrades. And there you go, another cav breaks. They need to kill these archers. They honestly could be the decider. This range, just blasting to the flanks of these Noldorian horsemen. Yep, they finally left combat. I think Micro's honestly, Micro's certainly dropped here, the Elven player. He's down to 400 men as well, so he really should be able to keep Micro and keep this Micro up. He's getting blasted. Yeah, go for the archers. The best choice. Take him out. Also, if they can get that Tomb Raider General, that would be huge, but I don't think they can. Cav is not going to rear charge the swords over here. He has actually managed to get this one out of melee. I'm not quite sure how he managed that. He's taking out a tiny little arch unit. Great. Good thing with the Elven Cav, at least, it's so elite that like 5 guys will return and it could still be a threat. Another Cav there, routes though, fighting the Gundabad warlords. And this one in prolonged melee, yeah, it's not doing well. Kamul here leading the way with his very, very dark uniformed bodyguard. And there you go, swords have won. They are going to be able to try and get in melee with us, so they need to try and pin some stuff down so they can hammer and amble it with the cav. Elrond and the pikes have won over here as well, routing everything. The wall fight, I would imagine the elves are going to win as well. That healthy guard of Imladris and the weakened one are definitely superior to these 2 blades of Gundabad. And the Gundabad warlord. Send everything else out the gate and help assist with the Elven cav, I'd say. 370 against 900 and 40, I think that was. Yeah, 930 now. Orcs are dropping. Every little cycle charge is going to help the elves edge closer to victory. If victory is to be theirs, it might still go with the orcs. If they rattle this cavalry, they've got a good chance of winning, especially with the elves now committing their infantry outside the safety of their walls. Elrond with his axes, they're getting ready to go in. Blades of Gundabad looking the wrong way. I think the player, yeah, he's trying to get them out of there. He's trying to run away or bait them further away from the walls. There you go. Elven Cav having lost there. That's frees up a lot of units actually, including an arch unit, which to be honest should got out of melee a while ago. Another Noldorian horse defeated there. And actually I think that is now all the Cav gone. Yeah, that's all the Cav gone for the elves. They have routed everything on the wall as well, but this Blade of Gundabad has returned. And the elves, they might rue that they've just wasted their cavalry pretty wastefully, I think. I think they should have definitely won that. There you go. Elrond wins again. Routes that unit. He's got another unit to engage here though, but here comes Kamul. He's actually going to just leave his other combat with the blade, saying he's going to countercharge Kamul. Probably a good idea. I think Kamul on the initial charge is going to do pretty well. He's slaying quite a few elves. And the Elrond General, oh, he's not doing well. He could do with some support here surrounding Kamul. This would have been great now to have Cav, because you could cycle charge Kamul, do a lot of damage really quickly, because otherwise it's going to take quite a while to kill him. These pikes need a pike push as well, I'd say. They're sort of engaged, but they're not definitely engaged enough. I'd also pull out the swords. Let the swords fight somewhere else. Let the pikes do the work here. But yeah, that's not looking good for Elrond at all. He's already lost half his bodyguard. Bounce power still not in favor of the elves. It's barely moved. 260 against 620. Goblin archers in melee here. This will be easy enough of a kill for the guards of Imladris. They can kill these guys off. I mean, that's 142 troops here. That's a huge percentage. It's like a sixth of the orcish army that's left. They have still got an arch unit here though with a decent amount of ammo. That's going to be able to rear shoot. And you can see Elrond there, still losing. Kamul is combat even, so he's obviously winning this fight, but he's losing the other one. And it looks like we're going to see the blades going about. I think they're going to cycle charge. I think they're going to keep cycle charging this unit. See whether they can get Elrond killed on a charge. Honestly, Elrond being killed might not make the biggest difference. Imladris has Really good morale. I have just seen Elrond fall over. He's not dead, is he? No. There he is. He's still up with his double-handed sword. But yeah, I was going to say, like the High Elves are pretty good morale, so they might be fine without Elrond. I don't know. We'll see. With 200 men left, might make a difference. Actually, it's 200 versus 400 now. The archers there break as well. This sword might just break. And that all of a sudden might just lower the odds against, or improve the odds, sorry, for the Elves. They're encouraging units as well, trying to, keep them stabilized. Guard and Ladris that came to relieve Elrond, though, starting to waver. Again, more support is going to be needed. I pull this Guard and Ladris out. Who cares if they try and flank the Noldorian pikes? Get this sword out, go and help your general.
Enemy units have rallied and returned
Yeah,
to the
Kamul's
battle.
now winning that fight again. Archers over here have re-rallied, and the other one is trying to side shot. Banner of Imladris is held high still, and then you go, enemy general's dead. Kamul died first, even though he was losing. He's winning this fight. Elrond's managed to slay him. I mean, both blades and also the guards of Imladris routed, so it became a general v general off. Archers over here, the one that re-rallied is broken again. Other one that's still got ammo is routing, or is wavering. They're going to side charge here with the guards from Imladris, that's having defeated the Tomb Raiders, but I think there's more through army losses, or like general loss, sorry. Side charge there has been devastating for the morale of the Gundabad warlords, who are now starting to waver and break themselves. And I think Elrond honestly might just hold on with 7 guys left fighting Kamul here. We might just see a mass rout. We'll see. It's not over yet, though. There's still a minute 30 of this left. There you go. They routed the Gundabad warlords. Now they need to go and deal with Kamul. I just leave the archers to do their thing. Actually, they're out of ammo. But yeah, just go and deal with Kamul. His unit's 38. That's the biggest threat. He's also going to save Elrond, who's down to 5 guys left in his bodyguard. There you go. Elrond has now fallen. There he goes. Rip in peace to Elrond. And I think that's the bodyguard. Oh no, he's just pulled out of melee, just leaving Elrond's bodyguard. He's like, I've killed him now. I'm now off to go and kill the guards of Imladris. And there you go. Kamul, I think, is probably going to lose that fight now being surrounded. It looks like the pikes have actually managed to beat the archers over here. I'm surprised they might have come out of phalanx thing and just charged the archers. And I think Kamul, I mean, he should just mass rout, I would have thought. Yeah, it's 130 against 15. I don't think he's got any hope of winning this one, even if he is a super elite bodyguard with 2 silver chevrons. And there you go. I can see, yeah, quite a few of his bodyguard getting cut down, isolated, surrounded by silver elves. And there you go, yeah, 6 on the left, 5. And maybe the Cav sacrifice in the end, the Cav going in, maybe it was just about enough. You know, I feel like they definitely could have pulled them in and done a better micro, and it would have been a lot closer. But yeah, the Cav being killed off certainly made this a Pyrrhic victory, as it says there. And we'll end the replay and have a quick look at the end results. Some insane kills here for some of the Elven units. I could certainly say that the Isengard army is not going to have huge kills, but and maybe neither will these Orcs of the North, because they're fighting Elves at the end of the day. They're small units. But yeah, the killer sent this one in. He was playing as Imladris. Evidently, he was very pleased. And it was a really close one anyway. I mean, I would be pleased with this result. And the kills, you got huge kills. Elrond with 300 kills dead. The guards of Imladris, 462 kills, 367, 277. The Shock probably had the poorest game. 111, 126. Actually, the Pikes even outscored them 132. Archers, he only brought the 1, only to get 33 kills. I was surprised he bothered with 1 since he had all the Rangers. And I certainly was surprised he put it on the wall to get just killed off so quickly. 448 kills with the Noldorian Rangers here. 460, 292. Some great kills with that bow cav. The horsemen, the Noldorian horsemen, 327, 302, 406, 398, 435, 422. Insane there. Well done, Killer. Really, really good result in the end for him. And I mean, I feel like for both sides, I think it was a really good game, even if like Solitary didn't really get up to much. Orcs of the North, 136 kills. I've been used to saying 300. 136 kills for Kamul. He wished he got 300. 100 kills with the Goblin Heavy Archers, 92 with the Tomb Raiders, 110 with a Goblin Heavy Archer there. So yeah, they're probably the best result, to be honest. And then we have Solitary, yeah, really rough day for him. You can just see the kills, nothing really above 42 with the White Hand Stormers there. A rough day for Isengard, but a great day for Nimladris. Outnumbered 2-1, but managed to very much win this one. I mean, really looking at army numbers, probably outnumbered more like 3, maybe 4-1. Insane. But there you go, guys. That is today's Dawnless Days Siege Battle. If you did enjoy, do remember to leave a like, subscribe if you're around here, and I'll see you folks in the next one. Bye for now.